What's going on, everybody? How's it hanging? How's it going? Welcome back. Today we're gonna have another one of my collection videos. I showed you my video game collection that I have here in the apartment, and I was looking at it and I figured, you know what? Why not? I'll make a video about all the anime that I have DVDs for here at the apartment. Now, I was thinking about doing my mangas, but my mangas are all in storage. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So this is going to be the first shelf on the left, okay? I wanted to do both in the same area, you know what I mean? But it's too much. Plus I also have some on the top of that shelf as well. So I might as well just go section by section, all right? So let's start pile from left and then go right. So for you guys, start on the pile on the right and then go to the left. So off the bat, most of these, if you can see them fairly well, most, if not almost all, okay, of these are all Studio Ghibli films. I am a huge fan of Studio Ghibli. I actually have a tattoo from one of these movies. And when I get to that movie, I will tell you and I will put a picture up on screen. But let's start from the top and then make our way to the bottom. Legend of the Millennium Dragon. I'll be honest with you, I don't know nothing about this. I found this at Goodwill for $1. And at first I thought it was a show, but I was like, well, it's a movie. Okay, I'll watch an anime movie for $1. And this came out, this came out in 2011. So I literally have no idea what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of these that I have, if I haven't seen it, I know of it. There's like a very small portion of these things that I know absolutely nothing about. So, yeah. But let's continue, right? We got Dead Space Downfall, the animated, technically anime-esque, Dead Space movie. This was really good. I've had this for a good couple amount of years, and I can tell you right now, I have rewatched this so many times just because of how good this movie actually is. It hits those crazy boxes of being suspenseful, but with the fact that it is anime, it can be horror at times, and it's like, yo, this is, if you've never seen it and you're a fan of the Dead Space series, watch this movie. Next, I bought this recently because I found it in Walmart, and I was like, I don't have this movie. I've seen this movie multiple times because my mom has this movie, and this was one of the many animes she showed me when I was younger, and it got me into watching anime. And we are talking about Akira, or Akira. So it's such a good movie, and it still holds up. It's crazy how this movie still holds up. I can literally watch this time and time again with no issues. But yeah, that's the 25th anniversary of Akira. Next, we have another movie that my mother showed me while I was growing up, and it is Ghost in the Shell. This is the 25th anniversary of Ghost in the Shell, and oh man, is the animation in this movie. Sorry, because they do have TV shows. Well, they do have animes. The animation in this is so good. It's so good, and it's as animation for its time. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just anime, old school anime compared to new school anime, that it just feels more alive and it feels more vibrant. Oh my god, it's so good. Now we've hit the Studio Ghibli films. I'm just gonna rattle these off because most of you, if you clicked on this, most of you guys already know what these are, and you might have already seen it. So let's just speed through this, okay? So I got My Neighbor Totoro, right? Really great movie. I've watched this multiple times, honestly. We got Natsuka of the Valley of the Wind. Really good movie. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I did. I honestly did. It surprised me. So this next movie isn't necessarily Studio Ghibli, but it is inspired by them. And this movie is Mary and the Witch's Flower. Now I know this movie was on Netflix, and it's such a good movie, and you can see the inspiration from Studio Ghibli. My God, was this very good. Now we've come to the movie that, well, was it this one? So there was two movies, okay? Two movies that my mom showed me from Studio Ghibli. This was the first movie, and then the second movie is later on down in the pile. But when I watched this movie, I fell in love with this movie. And it's such a good movie. I would literally sit down and watch this again. So I have the 20th anniversary with Studio Ghibli of Princess Mononoke. This movie, I have a tattoo that I've wanted because of this movie and because of what it represented. So I'm gonna put the tattoo on screen right here. And funny enough, this was my second tattoo that I got. Right now I have 9. I have 9 tattoos. And yeah, this was the second tattoo. Next, Howl's Moving Castle. Another phenomenal movie that I have seen multiple times. We got Ponyo. Oh my God. I've also seen this multiple times. I got Kiki's Delivery Service. If you've never seen this, you are definitely missing out. I got Tales from Earthsea. Again, great movie. The Secret World of Arrietty. Oh my God, was this movie so good. I just recently rewatched this movie. I want to say maybe 2-ish weeks ago. I also got Castle in the Sky. Really good movie as well. I wasn't able to watch this movie because the DVD that I have, it doesn't work. I don't know how this movie is, but hopefully I can watch it soon and I'll have my own opinion on it. Now this movie is the other movie that my mother showed me while I was younger, and it was Spirited Away. Man, was this movie so good. The trials and tribulations that she goes through. Oh man. This is another movie that I can continuously watch over and over again. And the final movie that I have that makes almost everybody cry when they watch any Studio Ghibli film. Grave of the Fireflies. Man, does this movie pull at your heartstrings. Literally does this movie pull at your heartstrings. You want to cry? You want to feel emotional? Watch this movie. Now, next pile. So I can preface this by saying there was a time where I didn't have internet, and I wanted to watch anime. I couldn't watch anime off my phone because my phone was hella slow. So I had some money and I had an eBay account, and there were people selling complete series of animes like as a collection for cheap. I want to say like maybe 10, 12 bucks. So I ended up getting animes that I had no idea what it is, but it's the complete collection of that anime. And yeah, I just never watched it. So just prefacing that because I've never seen this anime, and it just came in one of those collections. I'm talking about this sealed anime because it is still sealed, okay? It's called Listen to Me Girls, I Am Your Father. It is 13 episodes, and I think there's, 2, right? Oh, there is no OVAs. It's just 13 episodes. There's 3 discs. Oh, no. Sorry, there's 12 episodes and an OVA on here. And yeah, there's 3 discs. Don't know why there's 3 discs. Again, I haven't opened it, but I haven't watched this anime. So I have no idea what it's about. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Next. Ooh, this is an anime that I watched while I was a kid. I watched this on Toonami when I was a kid. Oh my God, I remember tuning in just to watch anime. Just me and my mom in the living room. I would hit the button on the cable box to go to Cartoon Network, and we would literally sit down and watch anime. And this was one of the shows that is on there, and I am upset that I don't have the complete series. I am talking about Yu Yu Hakusho, okay? Yu Yu Hakusho. I have season 2, 3, and 4. If you have not seen Yu Yu Hakusho, you need to watch it, okay? You need to watch it. And it upsets me to the core that there's people who don't know any of these characters, but when Jump Force came out, they were all like, oh my God, yeah, that's the guy from Jump Force. Just like how now, when I get into the next pile, people are like, oh my God, that's the guy from Fortnite. Ooh, that aggravates me. It aggravates me. I'm pulling up 2 more, okay? 2 more. Why? Because I don't have the complete series. I want the complete series, but trying to get the complete series of this is like pulling teeth, okay? I have season 1, volume 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the first 24 episodes. And I have Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Oh my God, I watched this. I went to the movie theaters. Do I have the card in here? I don't have the card in here. I wish I had the card in here. Oh my God. I went to the movies when this came out with my mom because me and my mom used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I had a stack of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and I would build my own deck. My mom would build her own deck, and then we will just battle it out every time I came home from school. Literally, every time I came home from school, we would just have Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles. Oh my God. Oh my God. But yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! If you like card games, you like monsters, and old school like explosions and things like that, Yu-Gi-Oh! is what you want. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is what you want. Oh my God. Next, I need to pull out 3. And I'm taking 1 from this stack, alright? Because they all correlate. They're damn near the same thing. I'm talking about Street Fighter Round 1, fight. Street Fighter Alpha, the movie, and Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Yo, when I'm telling you, seeing Street Fighter animated on the screen, oh my god, it's so good. This movie specifically, I remember there's a part in this movie where Vega's trying to hide and get Chun-Li, right? Like he's trying to take Chun-Li out. And she's like on her guard and she whoops this man's ass. She whoops his ass. Oh my, and I think if I remember correctly, she was like, she just got home from her job, and I don't know, I think she was getting ready to like shower or something like that, and Vega was just like perched up in the corner, like if he's supposed to be some fake ass Batman, just stalking on this girl. Yo, she whoops his ass. Oh, it's such a good movie. Oh my god. If you like fighting games, you will love those 3 animated movies. They are so good. All right, let's go to the next pile. And to essentially reiterate what I said earlier, because it's the first thing on this pile, I have the complete series of Cowboy Bebop. Oh my god, was this anime amazing. This anime was so good. When it comes to specific animes that I would recommend people watch for their first time, this is one of them. Honestly, this is one of, if they like storytelling, action, like fleshed out characters, I tell them to watch Cowboy Bebop. Now, every person that I've told this to always came back to me and said that anime was amazing. They hated like certain episodes, but the anime itself was amazing. And the fact that people nowadays has never seen this anime and they only know this show because it's on Fortnite, it's in Fortnite, is so disappointing to me. Now the next 2, okay, I got from my aunt. Well, actually, that makes 3. I got from my aunt because she had already had these animes. Like she also collects DVDs and she also collects animes. I don't know if she still does, but I know she did. And she ended up rebuying these DVDs without realizing that she had them. So she gave them to me. So I have part 4 and part 5 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. When she gave this to me, I've never seen the anime, to be real with you. Oh, I also have Full Metal Alchemist. So the first one and then Brotherhood, which is technically the second one, but it is the same, almost the same timeline. They just changed things differently in this one compared to this one. I've seen this one completely. I've seen this one halfway, and I prefer Brotherhood over Full Metal Alchemist, but you know, to each his own. Everybody likes these equally, but you know, sometimes just different, I guess. But yeah, when she gave me these, I was like, I can't watch this. This is like midway through the show. I don't know anything that's going on. And she said, you need to watch the whole thing. You need to find this online and you need to watch the whole thing. So that's exactly what I did. And I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed with the way that the show is and the way that the characters are and just the fighting in it, the things that happen to these characters. I'm just like, yo, this anime is crazy. This anime is crazy. Watch it. In my opinion, I would rather you watch Brotherhood but other people might say otherwise. So the next one that I have, it is made by the people who also made Ghost in the Shell. I had this anime for years, and there's another one that's actually really, really good. It's Blood, the Last Vampire. If you are into vampires and things like that, you should definitely watch this movie. It is really good. If I remember correctly, it's actually pretty gory as well. So keep that on the watch list. I haven't seen this movie specifically. I haven't seen this movie, but I did see the show. So I think I'm missing something. I think this is after the show. I don't know. But I'm talking about Ah My Goddess, the movie. I remember the anime being good. I enjoyed it. I did. I just wasn't quick to watching the movie, even though I had the movie before I watched the anime. And I just haven't gotten around to watching it. I don't know. Should I watch this? Let me know. It looks bootleg because it is bootleg, but I don't care. Anime is anime. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Crying Freeman. It's 2 chapters, at least from what I have on here, which I think it's the full thing. I could be wrong. This is another old school anime that it's weird because if I remember correctly, every time he ends up killing somebody, he's like standing there and he's crying. Like he's literally just like you see the tears fall down his face, and I'm just like, is this why they call you Crying Freeman? Like I really don't know, but it has been a long time since I watched this. Have you seen Crying Freeman? Okay, so this next one I surprisingly found in Dollar Tree. Now why? Because this like recently came out when I found it, and when I went to Walmart, I think like a couple days later, I saw this on the shelf at Walmart for like $25. I bought this movie for $1.25, and it's The Sky Crawlers. Have I seen this? No. Will I watch it? Yes, because it looks like it's essentially dogfights. You know, like airplanes fighting and whatnot. I guess I'm gonna have to watch this. All right, now this next one is a part of the eBay listing that I got that had a whole bunch of complete series that I spoke about earlier. This is called Centennial Journey. Now, since this one was open, I did watch it. There's 12 episodes. It's not bad. It's not bad. Was it my favorite anime to watch? Not necessarily, but I did watch it. Now I put it in the pile. People might not be happy because I put it in this pile, but it is what it is. I'm talking about Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I found this in Goodwill, and it's complete Japanese in the back, but the movie is in fact in English. And I remember, now I am not a huge Final Fantasy fan, but I remember my friend who was a huge Final Fantasy fan, okay, literally talk this movie up. He was like, yo, you have to watch this Final Fantasy movie. Even if you're not a fan of the Final Fantasy series, you're gonna love this movie. So then I was like, fine. He talked it up for like, I wanna say almost 3 weeks. And I found it in the wild. And I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll pay the $1. So I paid the $1 and I got it and I watched it. And I wasn't disappointed in this movie. This movie is very good, really animated. Not like animated, but like CGI animated. But it's very good. Aquarium, sorry. The complete series. This anime was weird. And not because it was mechs, but because you were able to control your mech, but you needed to like have a connection with your mech, and certain people, like you were paired in squads, right? And those squads certain people in those squads needed to have like a connection. Like they damn near needed to be in love with each other so that they can power their Aquarian and get the full power of their, like, literally the full power of the thing. And I'm just like, what? What? I watched the whole thing. I enjoyed the mech sequences and everything like that, like the battles and everything like that. It was good. But the whole, you need to pair with certain people, and then in the anime there was a brother and sister, and the brother was pairing with somebody else, but the sister was hella jealous because the sister wanted to pair with the brother, and I was like, yo, what is going on? But yeah, if you like mechs, fighting mechs, watch Aquarian. It's a good anime, aside from the weird love interest. This animated movie, Dante's Inferno. Oh my god. I've never played the games. I will not play the games, because those games like that they just aggravate me. But my god, was this anime so good. This anime was so good. Just like in the same token as Dead Space, the anime games are so good. Street Fighter, Dante's Inferno, Dead Space, and I have another one that's here, that's in my hands right now, Halo. Okay? Halo. These Halo Legends. Now, I know all of it is not anime. Okay? I know some of them is like hand-drawn, but there is animated ones in here that are literally anime, and they are so good. It is so good. I'm a huge fan of Halo, okay? Man, was I so happy when I saw this. I was so happy. Seeing this guy fight the Brute, like just straight up fist fighting the Brute. Oh my god, it was so good. I would definitely rewatch that again. Every single episode that's on there, because there's 7 stories on that thing. This is another one that I got from Goodwill. I've never seen this show. This has 3 episodes, and it's episode 4, 5, and 6. So I just gotta look it up online. But it's called The Soul Taker. It looked very cool. That's the main reason why I got it. And the fact that it was also $1. Because Goodwill, until they hiked their prices up on DVDs, they were all selling their DVDs for like 75 cents to $1. It didn't matter if it was anime or not. But now, all the prices have been hiked because there are a lot of scalpers out there. And yeah, it doesn't help the rest of us. This is the same thing. Munto 2. This is another anime that I've never seen. From the key animator of Grave of the Fireflies and Akira, and the producer of Full Metal Panic, the second rate, comes Munto 2. Munto 2. I don't know. I've never seen it. Is this a movie? 70 minutes. Yeah, it's a movie. Wow. I thought it was an anime, like an anime series. But okay. I haven't seen this anime movie. If you have, let me know. Next pile. Right? Now, I can't stack these 3, 4 at the same time, so I'm just gonna top and yeah. Okay? So I'm talking about Pokemon. Pokemon, this is 4 movies. This is not the first movies, but this is Pokemon Heroes, the movie, Pokemon Forever, Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, and Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker. That's what these are. I am a huge Pokemon fan. Huge Pokemon fan, okay? I have a Pokemon tattoo, which I will put right here on screen. And it is a matching tattoo because me and my mom got these tattoos together. Why? Because she brought me up on Pokemon. She watched Pokemon with me. She played the Pokemon games with me. She played Pokemon Red. No. I had red, she had blue, because my favorite color is red. So we would play Pokemon, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then we would battle each other. We would trade Pokemon with each other and everything like that. So every time a new generation of Pokemon came out, I always ended up getting multiple copies. So I had literally red, blue, and yellow, right? And then so on and so forth. So gold, silver, crystal, and blah, blah, blah. Because I would have one copy, she would have one copy, and we would literally play Pokemon. And we would watch the show together. So I have a big love for Pokemon, always. Now I have the Pokemon All-Stars collection, okay? This is 10 discs, 11 plus hours of just straight up Pokemon. And it's not in any chronological order. It's just literally a whole bunch of episodes of specific Pokemon. Now, before I ended up getting this, I had these two things because I wanted to get the Pokemon series. I got these before the complete series came out. It is what it is. But I do have Indigo. I have Indigo League, right? Volume 1 and Volume 2. This is all Season 1. This is 52 episodes. And yeah, this is what started my love for Pokemon. I remember waking up early in the morning, getting a bowl of cereal, and just sitting down in front of the TV watching Pokemon. I found this also at Goodwill, which is crazy, but I found it that I think at the time it was priced for like $4 or something like that. And I was like, it's complete, I gotta buy it. I got Astro Boy, the complete collection, okay? All 50 episodes. Now this isn't the OG black and white Astro Boy, okay? I have to preface that. This is the one that came out in 2005. So it's, all in color and everything like that. Really good show. Really, really good show. I have two that I'm gonna show you. It's literally Season 1 and Season 2. I got Full Metal Panic, the complete series. And then I got Full Metal Panic Fumufu. And this one is the funny version, essentially, of this one. And oh my God, this one is serious and it's so good. And this one is just off the rails, hilarious. And I'm like, I love animes that do that. Like, for example, when Attack on Titan came out, right? Attack on Titan was serious. It's gritty. It's like, oh my God, we gotta save civilization, blah, 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 blah. And then they released like a chibi Attack on Titan. And I watched it and it was hilarious. I laughed every single episode. I was like, yo, this is funny. I love this. So yeah, definitely watch. This is something that if you haven't seen it, watch it, okay? I'm gonna move this over so that you can see my wonderful face. And I'm gonna show you Robotech. This is two movies. It's Love, Live, Alive, and The Shadow Chronicles. Have I seen this? No. It is a mech anime. I have not seen it. Do I remember where I bought this from? Yes, Dollar Tree. I got this at Dollar Tree. It's not that hard to find anime in the wild. You literally just have to look. Never seen the show. I heard it was really good. There's mechs, just like Gundam. Okay, cool, I'll watch it. I bought it, I never ended up watching it. Another anime that I used to watch, oh my God, one of my favorite animes when I was younger. The theme song is still in my freaking head. Every time I see it, the theme song plays in my head. Oh my God, I wish. Matter of fact, hold on. Do I have one? I don't. Damn it. I thought it came with it, but whatever. It's fine. I'm not that upset. I'm a little upset. Whatever. I'm talking about Card Captors, baby. Card Captors. Oh, it's such a good show. This is such a good show. Oh my God. I remember getting this. This is years ago. Years back, okay? When I was young. Me and my mom went to a grocery store. She needed to get some groceries. I was walking around with her and everything like that, and then I saw this on the shelf because there was like a little stand, like a little movable stand, and they had like a whole bunch of DVDs on there. And I saw this, and I was like, "Oh my God, Ma, that's the show that I watch on TV. I love that." And she looked at me, and she looked at it, and she was like, "I'm buying it for you." So then she bought it for me, and that same day, we went to my uncle's house because we were gonna hang out with him, and they had like an old school portable DVD player, and they connected it for me, and as they were doing whatever they were doing, I was sitting down, like I was laying down on the rug because he had a rug. I was laying down on the rug, no carpet. And I was just watching this, and oh my God, it's such a good freaking show. To the point where when my brothers got old enough, I showed them this show. I showed them this show. And they were singing along with the theme song as well. And I was like, my heart, my heart. Oh man, wow, that's good memories. That's crazy. That's good memories. This video might be a little too long, so this might be the last one that I show you for this video. I will make a part 2 to show you my second shelf. Let's end off on a high note, and I say a high note because I have a backstory for this anime. There's a lot of people who are gonna look at me and be like, what the hell are you watching, right? If you don't already think that way because of the previous title of an anime I've never seen. I'm talking about Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. This anime is so good. It's so good. It's made by the studio who was behind Fooly Cooly. If you've never seen Fooly Cooly, you need to watch it. It is a short anime. It is a funny anime, and it's an anime that makes you think, and you're just like, yo, I feel for this character. This anime is off the walls. Okay, when I say off the walls, I literally mean off the wall. Not that Michael Jackson album, but I mean off the freaking wall. It switches anime styles. Do you understand that? It looks all blocky at first, and it like everything is all rectangular and squared and everything like that. But then when shit gets serious, the way the anime style changes is mind-blowing. I was like, when I first saw it and I first seen them change, I was like, yo, this is gonna be crazy. And I got goosebumps and everything like that. And oh my God, this anime. The only reason why I know about this anime is because of my cousin. She told me, you like music, right? I was like, yeah, I like music. And she was like, you're gonna love the soundtrack in this anime. You like Jet Set Radio, right? I was like, yeah, I love Jet Set Radio. I love the music in Jet. She was like, watch this anime. Watch this anime and you're gonna love the music. You're gonna love the characters because it is so ridiculously funny. But then when things get serious, things get serious. And I was like, okay, fine. I watched it. I listened to the soundtrack, and I kid you not, I had to download the soundtrack. I had to get the soundtrack because it's all just a vibe. It's all, oh my God, it's such a good soundtrack and it's such a good show. And I'm happy that they brought it back, because the way that this ended, it ended on a cliffhanger. And after all these years of this being out, and the fact that Studio Gainax went bankrupt and they lost the rights to this and other animes that I watched that I wanted a second season for, that I'm probably never gonna get a second season for, another studio picked it up and they're continuing off where this ended. And I need to watch those episodes. I need to watch those episodes because I absolutely loved this anime that I need to continue it. It's so crazy. This anime was so crazy. It was so weird and it was so funny. It was worth me waiting, and now knowing that there is another season and I need to watch it. I need to watch it. My cousin, if you're watching this, thank you so much for showing me this anime. Thank you so much for literally watching the first episode with me and sitting. Where were we? We were chilling in my room when it was like a whole family thing, and that's when you showed me this anime, and you were like, you need to listen to the soundtrack. And I watched the first episode, and we listened to the soundtrack together, and I had to get the full thing on DVD. It's so worth it. It's so worth watching. That is going to be the end of this video, because this video is relatively long. Thank you all so much for coming down. I really, really do appreciate it. And trust me, part 2 is coming very, very soon. If you guys want to see the rest of my collection, which honestly, I plan on showing you the rest of my collection anyway, let me know in the comments down below. If there's an anime that you think I should watch that I haven't shown you here, let me know. Let me know. Because I'll let you know if I've seen it or if I haven't seen it. And as always, depending on wherever you are, I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. Bye!